I was told I should get some official work clothes before I start varnishing. I found this vintage Fiat Mechanics jumpsuit on Vinted and it is perfect for the job. Now, it is high time I treat the woodworm that is infesting this piece. As you can see, it is absolutely riddled with them. I'm not sure if the infestation is still active, but it's best to treat it just in case. There are a lot of different ways you can treat it, but since this is a heavy infestation, I decided to go with painting the whole thing in treatment. When I started on the drawers, I started to wonder if the treatment was actually making it into the holes or was simply passing them by. So I decided to use gravity to my advantage and remove the drawers and paint them standing up. It's still hard to know if the treatment's actually getting into the holes, so I kept trying to push it in with the brush. I decided to take the same approach with the rest of the dresser and rotated each side for treatment. Again, it's hard to know if the treatment is actually getting into the holes. I read that some people use needles to inject treatment into individual holes, but with the number of holes on this thing, that'd be damn near impossible. I did notice that as it started to dry, the areas with lots of holes were drying faster than the areas without, so I think that means it's making its way to where it needs to be. This period of my life has really highlighted my internalized capitalism and how my self-worth is directly tied to how much I can produce, how much I can earn. Not being able to work has taken its toll on my sense of self-worth, so working on these projects has been a good substitute for me. At the end of the day, I can point to something and say, look what I did today. I produced. I did. I have value. Which I admit is very problematic, but it is what it is, for now. Anyway, I used the entire liter of treatment on the first coat. I let it dry for a few days, and when I came back, I found what looks to be frass. Frass is a sawdust-looking residue, which is a sign of an active woodworm infestation. Not 100% that's what this is, but it's just not worth the risk. I'd already decided that I wanted to sand the whole dresser down again because I just didn't feel like I'd gotten enough of the original stain off. After doing the top dresser drawer and seeing the difference, I knew I had made the right decision to do a second round of sanding. Look at that difference. Isn't she beautiful? Now it's time for round 2 of woodworm treatment. God, this thing has really been through the ringer. I keep wondering if it's worth the fight, but I just love her so much that I'm gonna try. Right, that's round 2 done. It's supposed to rain for the next few days, so I'll have to turn my attention to another project. Maybe I'll finally finish fixing up this vintage waffle iron.